All right, YouTube, welcome back. This is Detroit coming to you from the bunker in Rochelle Park, New Jersey, with a continuation of the struggle known as Operation Ikarus. This is BBR 3.0, and this is a game that is being played between my friend Chaplin and myself. All right, we are about to begin round two. It is Germany's turn. As far as we know so far, all of the countries, with the exception of the Soviet Union, will be moving up in their technologies. The Soviet Union is the only country not, I repeat, not investing in weapons technological development so far. All right, so things are starting to heat up. All right, we do apologize for the incident that we had where both Chaplin and myself, because I include myself there as well, where we committed errors that threw us off a little bit there. But thanks to the Overwatch of those of our friends in our community that keep an eye on our gaming and that very wisely point out when errors are made. And I appreciate the Overwatch, their commitment to this game by letting us know when we make mistakes. We really do appreciate that. We want to be as loyal and original as possible when it comes to the rules of the BBR. All right, so it's Germany's turn. Germany, all right, will be investing 16 IPCs. Germany will only be buying one one strategic bomber and one weapons technological development for a total of 16 IPCs. Germany will be carrying over 64 IPCs for round three. All right, and the idea behind this is to be able to still threaten Operation Sea Lion. We need to keep the UK as honest as possible. As long as the UK is worried about its defenses, it will not be thinking about its offensive capacity or any intention of doing us harm. All right, so Germany will be declaring a total of 3 battles. First battle is the battle for Normandy Bordeaux, where you have one German infantry moving into Normandy. The 2 French divisions, you had an infantry and artillery division, boarded the British naval transport in Sea Zone 110. Unfortunately for these ground units, this sea zone will be coming under attack, and that attack is as follows. You have 1 cruiser coming in from Sea Zone 112, 1 battleship, destroyer, and submarine, as well as the aircraft carrier, coming into that attack with its complement of 2 fighters. Those 2 fighters will each have 3 movements left in their fuel gauges. That attack will be supported by 3 tactical bombers that will have 3 movements left as well in their fuel gauges. So that's a total of 3 tactical bombers going into that attack. In addition, you have, coming in from Western Germany, 1 fighter at a movement of 1, 2. Will also have 3 movements left in its fuel gauge. The Strat bombers, coming in from Western Germany at a movement of 1 and 2, will have 4 movements left in their fuel gauges. All right. So what we have here are 2 strategic bombers, 3 fighters, 3 tactical bombers, a battleship, cruiser, destroyer, and submarine that will be attacking and defending British warships of the Royal Navy, consisting of 1 battleship, 1 cruiser, 2 destroyers. All right, so in this attack, Chaplin declared that he will not be scrambling. And the reason is that he fears, and that was my intent, that the Germans would then go ahead, if the British scrambled, would go ahead then with a potential sea lion. Sorry about that. I had an incoming phone call I had to take care of. So the British, or Chaplin, will be fearing a potential sea lion operation, and that's the reason why he is saving his aircraft. All right, so the third battle of the day is the battle for Sea Zone 99, where the British have 1 carrier, 1 fighter, and 1 cruiser. In this battle, you have one fighter coming from Libya at a movement of 1, 2. That fighter will have 2 movements left in its fuel gauge. An additional fighter from southern Italy at a movement of 1 and 2. This fighter will have 3 movements left. And then coming from Western Germany, you have 2 tactical bombers at a movement of 1, 2, and 3. These tacticals will have 3 movements left in their 1, 2. Actually, let me see. 1, 2, 3. Actually, 2 movements left in their fuel gauges. That's how that goes. All right. So, as stated previously, Chaplain will not be scrambling in Season 110. So let's go ahead with the battles. Okay. Germany will be attacking. Actually, before I go ahead with my attacks, the British battleship does have AAA fire consisting of 3 die at 1. So let's go ahead and do that. Let's resolve combat. Here we go. Okay, all misses. Fantastic. Good news for the German Air Force, the Luftwaffe. So the Germans will be attacking with 4 die at 4, consisting of 3 tacticals and 1 battleship. 4 at 3, consisting of 3 fighters and 1 cruiser. And 6 at 2, consisting of 2 strategic bombers, each rolling 2 at 2, and 1 destroyer and a submarine. 6 at 2. Here we go. All right, I see a lot of hits. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 hits total, and guess what? That's more than enough to send the British fleet to the bottom of the sea. The British will get to return fire, and they will return fire with 2 at 4. Remember that the paired cruiser defends over 4 when paired up with a battleship. Then you have 2 destroyers defending 2 at 2. So let's return fire on the German forces. Here we go. Okay. Wow, fantastic. Not a single hit. There is justice. I'll take it. I'm sorry, Chaplain. Don't mean to brag. In any case, the attacking German forces did not sustain a single loss. Beautiful. All right. Let's remove these British warships from Season 110. Let's go ahead then with the battle for Season 99. Okay. In this battle, there are no British battleships with AAA fire and no destroyers either. Doesn't matter if they're destroyers, but which that means then is that one of my 2 tactical bombers will target select the cruiser. Okay. The other remaining tactical bomber will just have a combined arms effect and will be shooting at 4. So that'll be 4, 1 at 4, 2 at 3. Sorry, 1 at 4, 2 at 3, and a 3rd at 3. The defending British will defend with 1 at 4, 1 at 3, 1 at 2, but this is all contingent upon me missing with my target select. So here we go. Target select the cruiser. Ah, it's a miss. All right, so my cruiser, my tactical bomber missed. Now I'll be rolling with 1 at 4 and 2 at 3. Here we go. I got 2 hits. All right, 2 hits. All right, I'm going to assume, and Chaplain, you can correct me later if you like. I didn't consult with you in this battle, but I'm going to assume that you're going to the carrier will be taken out completely. It will take both hits. and that'll leave you with better options of return of fire. However, you still have to shoot back. You will shoot back with 1 at 4, 1 at 3, and 1 at 2. So let's return fire on the Germans. Here we go. The excitement builds. Wow, 2 hits. Oh, painful. Good for you. All right, so I got to take out 2 units here. All right, that's definitely no good for the Germans. 2 hits. Oof. So what I'm going to do in this instance is that I'm going to attack. I'm going to remove, correction, the 2 fighters. There we go. Yes, 2 fighters will be gone. And I have no choice. Actually, I'm going to just remove 1 fighter and 1 tactical. That's a better choice, right? There we go. So I will move forward with the attack. I'll continue my attack. I have no choice on this one. 4 and a 3. Here we go. Gotta get rid of that British cruiser. It's a must. Here we go. Actually, should I move forward with that attack? Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead. Here we go. Ah, they both missed. Oh gosh, this is gonna be painful now. I guess there is some payback here. The British will return fire 1 at 4 and 1 at 3. Ouch. I think this is gonna hurt. I hope not. 1 hit. Ouch. Well, guess what? I'm calling off the attack. Yeah, I'm calling off the attack, and I will be removing a fighter. I took a bloody nose. Good for Chaplin, good for you. I should have won that battle, but I did not. The Germans took a bloody nose. All right, so that's that. So let's go ahead then with the non-combat movements. The tactical bomber will be landing in southern France. The remaining tactical bomber in Season 99 will be landing in southern Italy. That's what I meant to say. My navy, my fleet, will remain in 110. There we go. The 2 French ground units that were on board the British transport went down with the ship. My 2 strategic bombers that attacked 110 will be going back to Western Germany, as well as all of my aircraft. All of my aircraft that attacked 110 will be returning to Western Germany. Alrighty. Okay. The naval transport in Season 112 will move into Season 110. There we go. The German submarine in 106 will make sail and head to 108. The German armor in southern France will be railed into northern Italy, Yugoslavia, and Romania. The 3 German armor in Yugoslavia will move into Romania, as well as the 2 artillery and 3 infantry. There we go. Let me see. Okay. The 6 German infantry in Slovakia, Hungary will move into Romania as well, along with 1 artillery and 3 AAAs. There you go. The 1 infantry in Holland, Belgium will move into Paris, France. The 3 AAAs in Western Germany will move into Paris, France as well. Now the 4 German armor that are currently in Paris will be railed into 1, 2, and 3 into Romania as well. right, that's where we are at right now. Okay. Sorry, why is this infantry here? This infantry should be in Holland, Belgium. The remaining infantry in Holland, Belgium will move into Western Germany. Actually, no, he'll remain in Holland, Belgium. The infantry in Western Germany will move into Holland, Belgium. That's what we're doing with that. Okay. One infantry from Western Germany will be railed into Warsaw, into Poland. All right, that's where we're at right now. And I believe that will do it for the German non-combat movements. I will go ahead with my placements of new units. I will go ahead. I do have the one weapons technology development. I will go ahead and place the bomber in Western Germany. All right, so that means now that Germany will go up by a grand total of 2 IPCs, which means now that Germany goes up by 2. That's 1, 2. Germany's now at 43. And France goes down by 2, but I haven't yet adjusted the French income tracker. I apologize for that. I got to do that when I'm not recording. All right, so I'm going to go ahead then and do the final dispositions of forces recap portion of the video. So Germany has in Season 108 1 submarine, Season 110 a naval transport submarine, destroyer, battleship, cruiser, carrier with 2 fighters, 1 infantry in Normandy, Bordeaux. In Paris, France, you have 3 AAAs. In Holland, Belgium, 2 infantry. Let me put this 1 infantry back in Western Germany, by the way. Just 1 infantry in Holland, Belgium. In Western Germany, 3 infantry, 3 strategic bombers, 3 tactical bombers, and 1 fighter. In Poland, 4 infantry. In Romania, you have 5 artillery, 3 AAAs, a total of 8 armor, and 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 13 infantry in Romania. In Finland, that'll be 7 infantry. And I think that does it for the recap. Dispositions of forces. Disposition of forces. Let's go ahead then with my national objectives, my NOs. Germany controls both Denmark and Norway, while Sweden is neither pro-Allied nor Allied controlled. That's 5 IPCs. Also, Germany's still not at war with the Soviet Union. That's an additional 10. Right, so let's do the math here. Germany has a total in its income tracker, 43 IPCs, plus 10 for its NOs. Right, that makes it 53. Plus 64 IPCs that Germany carried over to round 3. So Germany will be carrying over a grand total of 117 IPCs for round 3. That's 117 IPCs. What a scary number. All right, guys. That does it for Germany's turn. It is now the Soviet Union's turn, and I want to see what Chaplin does with his ground movements of his forces on the eastern front. Definitely the Russians are looking solid, and I'm sure that Chaplin is thinking of a strategy to deal with the future Barbarossa that is coming up either round 3 or round 4. All right, my brother, the ball is on your side of the court. Guys, as I like to say, don't forget to bunker down and play. Until next time.